I hear you. Okay, go ahead and put any questions. That was weird. How did info about my text? Sorry, give me a second. Alright. So how did M feel about Namaste's text? How did he feel about her text? Just the top, please. 1, 2, 3. Fool, 2 of Wands, Knight of Wands. He felt, honestly, this feels like an invitation of some sort. I don't know, maybe an invite to hang out. Maybe he felt like, okay, well, maybe like she's inviting me someplace, or she wants to, excuse me, like hang out or something like that. It's almost like, hey, I'm going to be doing this, or hey, like, I'm just letting you know this. And whatever it was, it kind of like, either way, it grabbed his attention, you know, and it's almost like he's like, okay, so I kind of have this opportunity. Or like she's extending this olive branch here. Maybe I should take action on it. Tell me about 3 of Pentacles. 2, 3. 6 of Pentacles here. Kind of made him like reconsider things a little. Tell me more. 1, 2. I'm not taking all those. Tell me more, please. 1, 2, 3. Knight of Cups. 4 of Wands. Almost like you're apologizing or giving some sort of offer here. And maybe he was a bit nervous, or before, so he was nervous. So now it's just like, okay, like now she's being very inviting and receptive. So how did he feel about it? It's like, I don't know, maybe it gave him something to kind of like work with, or made him feel like, okay, well, she's opening herself up for this, or to do this. Maybe I should tag along or something like that. But that's what that felt like, or feels like, should I say. Hi, Karina. Also, Karina, to answer your question, no, you can't donate and come back in an hour, because not all my lives run an hour. But what you can do is you can donate right now, leave your questions, and I can read them, and then you can watch the live back over and see that if you'd like. Otherwise than that, if it's gonna take you that long to get back, I do have personal readings. And my form is down below. But yeah. Yeah, I did. I told him how I felt, and I was sorry for the other night. I was vulnerable with him for the first time. Oh, I see here. Okay. Well, now he has a clear view. Karina, sure. All right. So the Knight of Cups is my energy. Somewhat, I think it's both, because this is an invitation. This is an offer. This can be an apology. You know, as well as this is also kind of like him before, him coming to you, expressing emotions or extending a hand out. And now 9 of Wands is him, so the 4 of Wands is just more so of you like opening yourself up. So yeah. What's your last question? I guess, how is he feeling about me now? Alright, give me a second. Alright. Okay, so how is M feeling about her honestly now? How's he feeling about her now? 1, 2, 3. How's he feeling about her now? 2, 3. King of Cups, 6 of Cups. Alright, the Magician. Alright, 7 of Wands. And 2 of Swords. More so, more emotionally understanding, especially about like the past, and maybe willing to cooperate and try to get things off the ground before, because it's like he was trying his best to be there, like around you, and he felt like you were blocked off, but now he kind of gets it. Yeah. It's like it's like almost like, okay, like I am open to build things, so I'm going to extend this offer. Now he feels like, again, like he feels like he has something to work with and that he can actually, like, you know, jump in. So how does he feel about you now? Like he feels like now he can actually maybe actually like hang out with you and get to know you. Maybe now he feels like maybe he can get things started since you kind of like opened up. So yeah. All right, and I see that one. What do you mean get things started? Can we pull more cards? Yeah. Let's do with the Magician. Cards on the top of these 2, 3. Judgment. The World. 7 of Cups. Think about Judgment. 2, 3. The Emperor. 7 of Cups. 10 of Pentacles. I see here. More so about like how to actually build with you, because he was kind of like confused and was wondering too, like, okay, is this going to move forward, or how do I move forward with this person? Tell me about the Emperor. Yeah, because before, so it's like, I want to say things weren't going his way, and he was kind of at a loss. So it's more so getting things started, as in, I'm like, all right, so now I know how to build with this person. Now I know how to actually like be in a connection with her and do whatever it is, either that makes you comfortable or would make you happy, or to hang out, stuff like that. Thank you. You're welcome. All right, I'm gonna do Karina's. All right, let's see here. Space so for Karina, and the Virgo. Virgo Sun, Pisces Moon. Want me romantically on this trip I'm going on in a few days, even if I wear glasses. All right. So will M. Okay, will this Virgo person romantically want Karina, even though she's wearing glasses? Like, will he still want her romantically, even with this? Cards on top is 1, 2, 3. 3 of Pentacles, 6 of Cups, 7 of Wands, 2 of Swords, the Fool. Yeah, but it's all also like this. I see you kind of blocking this individual off, because it's like there's a thing here of him thinking that it's cute on you. But I see you kind of like blocking this individual off here, because I don't think it's any sort of behavior that he shows towards you, but maybe towards others. There's something aggressive about him that kind of makes you be like, nope. Even if he tries to come toward you here with the Fool card. Knight of Pentacles, the Sun, Four Swords. Maybe about Four Swords, 2, 3. Page of Cups, I see here. Yeah, I see, because it's like something could be revealed about this individual, even though they may seem very chill and slow moving, and kind of like laid back and reflective, and they seem nice and they seem like, oh, I'm interested. There's something that you see about them or on whatever else. It's almost like you may physically see it or hear about it, and it's just kind of like you just like nope out of the situation. What is it that she sees about him that kind of makes her just like turn the other way when it comes to him? Cross the top, please. 1, 2, 3. Nine of Wands, 4 of Wands, Page of Wands. Something immature that he does potentially. I don't know if he pressures somebody into doing something or kind of teases them. Tell me about 4 of Wands, 2, 3. 10 of Cups. It's almost like there's a party going on or something like that. I'm just giving like an example, and it's almost like they're pressuring somebody to do something or whatever else. It's like, come on, dude, do it or something like that, or something. But it's like he does something immature or say something immature, and you're just like, nope. Hi, Valerie. Hello, I sent that. All right. Is it saying I should avoid wearing them? Wait, is it me wearing that causes him to act where I go, nope, or this is more so no matter what you wear? It's like this. I get that he'll think the glasses are cute, even if he may not say it. It's like 6 of Cups. 6 of Cups is like being adorable, but it's like I'm seeing like he does something. I don't think it's pertaining to you though. Could be, but it's more so like he does something that you're just like, oh no. Because again, I don't know if he's like a really chill individual or just somebody that seems like, okay, well, they're decent, they're going along, things good, but it's like there's something that gets revealed about him on this trip where you're just like, hell no. Give me 1 second. All right. All right, Valerie, you'll be after Karina. Give me a second. But this is my divine counterpart, man. I am so determined to pull him no matter what he does, bro. I mean, that's your life if you want that, but they're being like, hey, but I think he'll like them regardless. It's just that he may just do something shitty. I don't know what it is though. Anything else about all of this? Cross the top, please. 2, 3. 8 of Pentacles. Judgment. Oh, I see here. The World. They're asking you to really consider stuff. Like, yeah, you want to move forward, and it's like you want to put effort into this person, and like they want them to put effort into you. But tell me about Judgment. 2, 3. 7 of Cups. I don't know. There's like something about confusion. Tell me about 7 of Cups here. 2, 3. 3 of Cups. This can also refer towards drinking, but why 7 of Cups here? 3 of Wands. I guess it's that type of thing. Just be careful what you ask for. But anyways, he'll think you're cute, you know. Wait a minute. Will there be any romantic interest? 2 cards on the top. 2, 3. Temperance. 9 of Cups is a yes. This can also be him being somewhat defensive, but 9 of Cups is a yes. So, like, yeah, he'll be romantically interested, but there's something about him that either makes you nope out of this situation, or they kind of, like, being like, no. So, yeah. Okay, this other reading said I might turn him down, even though he'll be pursuing me sexually, but now I'm even more determined to pull him. Can you see what he'll do? Thanks for checking even before I ask. You're fine. Yes for what? Yes for he'll like If he'll want you like romantically or view you romantically. I'm getting a yes. But yeah, I mean, as far as like, let me see more as to what he does, because what is it that he does that kind of makes her know bad of it, or what is it that's just kind of like not cool that he does on this trip? Cross on the top, please. What is it? Frustration, destruction. With that, and then anxiety at the bottom, I'm not done. It's something that could bother a lot of people, or maybe you. You might even like call somebody about it, not to like report him, but just be like, yo, guess what happened? Like, I don't know if something on this trip breaks because of him, or a lot of chaos happens. Faith. Something that kind of causes you to just like either lose faith in the connection, or just kind of like want to like put your hands in the air and just leave it. Again, what is it that he does? I'm not taking that. Again, what is it that he does? Shit. Change. Something reckless. Barrier. Anxiety. I don't know. Love. I don't know if they trap somebody, or it's like somebody feels like they can't get out of it because of whatever he does. And it gives people, and maybe you, some anxiety. You know. Tell me about barrier. This is a key. I don't know if they lock somebody in a room. Tell me about destruction. Scandal. Okay, some sort of messy ass behavior. Yeah, something that just causes an ending. This can also, maybe he goes after other people, or he just does something like very sketchy. Well, just kind of like shitty and totally not cool. And it's just like, you're like, okay, no. And that's probably what that other reader could have been picking up on. Maybe like you turned them down because of this. But yeah. Yo, what the fuck? Yo, what the fuck? Yeah. Again, I can't necessarily see what it could be as far as like, because inspiration here. So, okay, here, either like an idea, or it could be like a prank. You know how pranks are derived, like you see somebody else do it, then you kind of think about it, be like, that kind of inspires me to maybe do this. Whatever it is, and maybe there's something that's like really immature. There may be another guy involved that's kind of like targeted. I'm not going to say that he's going to do this on purpose, but like at the end of the day, it's almost like, okay, dude, totally not cool. You know? Like you could have really hurt somebody, or you hurt somebody. Wait, so I have a question. When you said you got a yes for will he want me romantically, was that with the glasses? I can ask with the glasses. Positive card for yes, negative card for no. Will he want her romantically with the glasses on? 1, 2, 3. Yes, Ace of Wands. He's into pranks. Yeah, well, this prank coming up is something that he probably will regret. But that's what I get. Valerie, go ahead with any questions. Could you check again? I legit saw it twice. The answer's not going to change. Alright, wait a second. Oh, twice. Okay, thank you, honey. You're welcome. Okay, give me 1 second here. So when you say twice, you mean what? Yes, I asked the first time I asked, I got like a yeah, he'll think it's cute. And here's the other thing too, right? If somebody does not like you with glasses on or whatnot, they can't handle that. Maybe you shouldn't go out with them. You would want somebody that's going to think that you're attractive regardless of what you have on. Trust me. Anyways, spirit. So, how does Oscar feel about me? How did having okay? And does he plan on communicating? All right. Thank you so much. You're welcome. All right. Give me 1 second, Valerie. La 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 la. There you go. Spirit. So cards on the top. These cards on the top. I appreciate it, and I want to see his sexy eyes good from afar. Also, you're nearsighted. I'm gonna donate $2 more to thank you for the extra trouble. Thank you. So for Valerie, how does Oscar feel about her? How does he feel about her? How does he feel about her? 1, 2, 3 cards on the top. How does he feel about her? 5 of Cups, 10 of Wands, Temperance, 5 of Pentacles, and 7 of Swords. How does he feel about you? This is, okay, give me a second. He's a Scorpio. You're a Cancer. Okay. Tell me about 5 of Wands and this 10 of Wands. Oh, tell me about 5 of Wands here too. 3 of Wands. It's like this. He may feel kind of like things are balancing out between the two of you, or things are kind of calm and peaceful for the time being. Because before, so I don't know if maybe this person felt at a loss or kind of like overwhelmed and maybe at a lack when it came to you. And with the 3 of Wands, it's like now he's maybe waiting to see what else is going to happen. Why is 7 of Swords here? The Star. Tell me more about 7 of Swords. 4 of Cups. I don't know why is that there. Why is that there? Cards on top. This 1, 2, 3. 4 of Wands. The Hermit. Oh, I think I know. He also may feel like there's something about like things being the way that he didn't think that they would be for whatever reason. I don't know what that's meaning to you. Maybe he thought that, okay, like if I do this, if I'm with her, then things are going to be this way. And now it's just like he kind of feels like they aren't. So maybe there's some disappointments when it comes to you. Or maybe he feels that you feel that way towards him. How else does he feel about her? Cards on top, these 1, 2, 3. King of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles. He's in his head about you. Like he's trying to ground himself, but he's thinking right now. Thinking into investing or how he's investing in this situation or if he should. It's almost like things are complicated or maybe he doesn't know how to feel. 10 about 7 of Pentacles. 2, 3. Justice. Like maybe things got straightened out here, or maybe he knows like maybe you want more fairness in this situation. But to answer your question, how's he feeling about you? Like he feels like things are somewhat balanced out, and again trying to see like, okay, what else is going to happen, but also kind of like maybe in this weird space, as in I didn't think things were going to be like this, and like just doesn't know how to feel in general. He's a mixed bag for whatever reason. Maybe kind of feeling a bit confused. All right. I love your energy, by the way. Thank you. Have a good night. You too. How did having sex with him feel? All right, give me 1 second. All right. So how did having sex with Oscar... Okay, how did Valerie having sex with Oscar make him feel? How did this make him feel? Cards on the top. These 2, 3. 10 of Wands. Knight of Pentacles. The Sun. Ace of Cups. King of Cups. How about King of Cups? King of Wands. Honestly, it just made him feel better about himself and maybe better about the situation, because before, so it was like, you know, kind of stressed about things, trying to put in a lot of hard work and effort. And now maybe this person feels like maybe now they're on track. It's just that type of thing, just kind of like feeling better emotionally. Maybe feeling a bit more emotionally grounded, more passionate, more confident within themselves. Maybe even happier. How else does he feel? How else does he feel? How else does he feel about it? Of course, the top is 2, 3. Calm. Because before, so I mean, this is probably like a stress reliever because it's like I feel grounded, feel more control of my settings, and it feels like now he can definitely like take another direction away from conflict, maybe feeling conflicted within himself, irritated. Honestly, it just made him feel better, which is good. So hey. And then for your last one, hi Trinity. All right, Trinity, you'll be after Valerie. All right. Does Oscar plan on communicating his feelings towards me? Let's see. So does Oscar plan on communicating his feelings towards? Does he plan on communicating his? Does he plan on communicating his feelings towards Valerie? Does he plan on communicating them? Because the top is 1, 2, 3. Ace of Cups, 7 of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, 2 of Cups. Yeah, at some point, like maybe right now he's kind of defensive. Like this person may have a lot of love for you, or at least like a lot of emotions, and may really want to connect and may see a good opportunity with you. Let's see. Let me get a certain deck. Is it even down here? I want to see if I can grab a zodiac sign. Did I fucking misplace that deck? Alright. No, yeah, I know. I didn't. There we go. Alright. So cards on the top, these cards on the top. When might Oscar communicate his feelings? What? Scorpio flew out, but I didn't even fully finish, so I'm gonna put it back in. And when will he confess his feelings to her? When will he tell her his feelings to her? 1, 2. Alright. Cancer, Mars is here. I'm gonna keep this because I just want zodiac sign cards. 2 more zodiac sign cards. When will he do this? 1, 2, 3. 2 more zodiac sign cards. When will he do this? 2, 3. Gemini. Again, 1 more card. When will he do this? 2, 3. Libra. Alright, so could happen relatively soon between the rest of this month and maybe the first half of next month, and then sometime next spring. Mars is here, so this can talk about Aries and Scorpio, so could literally be in the next like month or so. This is also just talking about aggression and going to war here. So maybe in this case, 7 of Wands here, him being like pretty defensive or kind of on guard about it. So it could happen anywhere between now and the next spring. Like, let's see, Gemini season, no, Cancer season is after this. So between now and maybe next July or whatnot, depending on how long you plan on maybe staying with this person. But that's what I get. All right, Trinity, go ahead and put any questions. Thank you, love. I appreciate you. You're welcome. Alright. Let's see. Whew. Alright, channel messages from LS to Cancer. Alright, give me 1 second. Okay, so let's see here. Right. These aren't it. Okay, good. Now, let's create some messages from. Let's see. Some messages from LS to Trinity. Messages from LS to Trinity. Please curse at the top, at the bottom, please. 1, 2, 3. Alright. This situationship will end. So I don't know if you're in one with this person or it's just a kind of like maybe a bit of a back and forth, but this talks about things will end. Either ends and begins in a relationship or just ends, period. Double standard. So it's like that, the type of thing, like somebody can do one thing, but if the other person does the exact same thing, it's a big deal. Your success intimidates me. I wonder what life would be like without you. My intentions aren't to harm you. Bare minimum. So with this, it's like this person may feel like all they have to do is a bare minimum to maybe gain your respect or your love, or you would appreciate if they started doing the bare minimum or something around that. Let's see here. This person has created fake accounts to spy on you. Do not give this person a chance. All right, and at the bottom is I masturbate to the thought of you. All right, any of these cards you want me to clarify, or are you good? All right, I'm good. All right. Okay, what's your last question? All right, what's coming towards me? All right. What's coming towards Trinity? What's coming towards her? 1, 2, 3. Page of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles, 6 of Cups, 7 of Wands, and 6 of Wands. All right. Tell me about this 3 of Pentacles. 4 of Swords. Tell me about page 6 of Cups, 2 of 3. All right. All right. It's like this. So I see 2 things. You may try to like give an offer or an idea to a group here or whatever else, and it's almost like you get rejected from these people, and it may kind of remind you of like your childhood some way, shape, or form. Or this is with a group of people or a company or whatever that you've known about for a while, or I've wanted for some time here, and with a tarot card, it's like maybe a bit shocking to get this sort of rejection or a type of treatment. As well as there's a thing here about with the 6 of Wands, like you succeeding, basically focusing on your success, and somebody kind of being a bit defensive about that. So maybe that's that person that I just picked up on. Tell me about 7 of Wands, please. 2, 5 of Pentacles. Tell me about 6 of Wands. It's like this person could have left you out in the cold, or you kind of felt a bit like a lot at a loss with this person. So it's like you decided to maybe move on, and now they're kind of like in their head about it. Let me see more about this. What's all this about? Cards on top. 2, 3. 10 of Cups. It's almost like wanting to be a part of something and not being accepted, or feeling like it's hard to join it. So like whether that's like you applying to a company that you really like, or trying to maybe insert yourself in a group, or trying to make friends or something like that, and it's almost like you feel blocked off. Tell me about 3 of Cups. 2, 3. Yeah, and you just kind of like walk away from it. Sort of get. That's what I see coming towards you. Or, yeah. Thank you. You're welcome. I think that sounds like the job I'm trying to go to full time instead of being a temp. Ah, yikes. Yeah, I get that. Yeah, I think you told me about that before. Ah. Hey, Steven. Yes, you can. Okay, just a sec. All right. Okay, donated for 5 on PayPal. Alright, no problem. Alright, go ahead with any questions. How does my new housemate Cheryl feel about me? We get along well, but I've kind of been down and processing everything this week. Gotcha. Alright. So cards at the top, please. Cards at the top. How does Cheryl feel about Steven? How does she feel about him? Cards at the top, please. 1, 2, 3. 8 of Wands. 8 of Wands, the Moon. King of Cups, 8 of Cups is here. I see. She gets why you're distant, but how does she feel about you? Like, she's excited that there's like a younger person in the house. Not to say that she's attracted to you, but she also may feel like, you're communicated or just like excited that there's somebody else in the house. But it feels like you're also kind of like a bit, down and maybe confused and anxious. But she has the emotional capacity to understand why. Um, 10 back of cups, 2, 3. 3 of Pentacles, yeah. But she still wants to build. Tell me more across the top, please. 2, 3. The Emperor, 6 of Wands, 6 of Cups. I don't know if she has kids or and you remind her of somebody, or maybe that's just my head. But like, she is somebody that has control over her own world here. She does see that you're successful. How about 6 of Cups? Realizes that you're young but is happy either way. So she feels good about you. She doesn't feel bothered by you. She understands like why you may be distant if you don't necessarily talk too much. So yeah, she likes her alone time too, and that's good. Unlike somebody, this like David that wanted to like, why internet, like, dude, get a life. What's your second one? But I'm glad that you got out of there. He wanted a long time, but also wanted attention. Exactly. So he was just needy. How does David feel about me now? Give me a second. He is in most of my dreams when I go to sleep. Also, I have dreams about getting kicked out of him, or him making my living unstable. I wonder if it's him visiting me or just me processing. It could be both. It could just really, to me personally, as a clairvoyant, it could just be both. You know, especially like it was something that you kept going through for like a long time. So it's more than likely both, or just more so of you like processing. But let's see. Okay, so how does David feel about Steven now? How does he feel about him now? Because on top, please, 2, 3. Two of Pentacles, kind of back and forth about you, because a part of him is a bit is still kind of like overwhelmed about the situation, and maybe a part of him could also maybe wanting to talk. But let me see here. Tell about Page of Pentacles, 2, 3. I see. It's like this part. Part of him is kind of like still nervous from the situation, but another part of him is kind of like a bit happy that he feels he has more stability since you're out of this situation. Talk about the Hierophant, 2, 3. Judgment. Talk about Judgment here, 2, 3. I see here. It's like this. He's stuck in his ways, but in the back of his mind, he's aware that he should have made better decisions and maybe should have put forth effort into this situation to work on things. How does he feel about Steven? Press on top, please. 2, 3. Knight of Cups, Queen of Swords. I see. He also may want to like talk to you, but feels like you kind of bitch him out, you know. Yeah, and also may feel like you're doing better or you're going to do better. So that's what I got. What's your third one? What's going on with David and Leandro now that I left? Alright. Let's see. So, what's going on with David and Leandro since now that Steven's left? What's going on between the two of these since Steven left? First, look up, please. 1, 2, 3. Honestly, I'm gonna use that other deck. A second. Hey, what's going on? Shit. What's going on with David and Leandro since Steven left? What's going on with these two since Steven's left? What's going on? Cards at the top, please. 1, 2, 3. 8 of Cups reverse. What's funny here is like 8 of Cups reverse. This is a man sleeping on the beach while somebody leaves. This is reverse. Judgment reverse is here. 10 of Cups, 7 of Cups, 9 of Cups. Tell me about 8 of Cups reversed. Page of Cups. One of them kind of wants to revisit this situation with you and talk. Something about judgment reverse 2, 3. Oh, I see here. 10 of Pentacles is reverse. It's basically the cards are saying like what they did was like they made bad decisions here that caused instability. Like maybe right now they're experiencing happiness. What about 7 of Cups, please? 2, 3. High Priestess. Remember High Priestess? 2, 3. 6 of Swords. Okay. Positive. Alright. Upright card for a yes. Reversal for no. Did somebody do what I think they just did? Did somebody in this situation do something that I'm thinking they did? Upright card for a yes. Ace of Cups was upright. Wait, I'm gonna put it back just as a benefit, give it the benefit of the doubt. Somebody did what I think they just did. Did somebody do what I think they just did in this situation? Upright card for yes, reversal for no. Did they? 1, 2, 3. Magician reverse. Okay, no, all right. I was saying like, did somebody do magic? No. Oh, I see here. It's like, but they're kind of in their heads wondering like where you went. Overall, how do they feel about the situation? Cross the top, 2, 3, or like what's going on between them since they left, since Steven's left? 1, 2, 3. Cross the top, please. All right. 7 of Wands reverse, King of Swords, Temperance. I mean, this is being able to let one's guard down, King of Swords, and then Temperance. Nothing much for the time being, but I do see shit being very imbalanced when it comes to them. Right now, they may be feeling kind of happy, but I'm getting here that like what you guys did was a bad thing, bad decision. What him and Leandra did, I say, did. What's your fourth question? How does David feel about Leandro? All right, let's see. Also, Steven, you're gonna be my last person. Okay, yeah, that hit me. All right. Spirit. So cards off the top. I'm gonna just do this upright. Cards off the top. How does Steven? No, I'm sorry. How does David feel about Leandro now? How does he feel about Leandro now? 1, 2, 3. Cards off the top. How does he feel about Leandro now? 2, 3. Ace of Wands reverse, 5 of Swords. He feels like because of this individual, he kind of like cut off his nose to spite his face. Tell me more. Cards at the top, please. 1, 2, 3. 3 of Swords reverse. King of Swords. 6 of Swords. It's like David may be kind of over some of Leandro's manipulation or his behavior here, but it's like Leandro really does not like you. Get back here with this King of Swords here. Maybe Leandro himself may be just like jealous of you. Talking about King of Swords. 2, 3. 7 of Wands, yeah, because it's like he kept being aggressive towards you for like no reason. Talking about oh, I see here. Ace of Wands is misdirected anger. Talking about Ace of Wands, reverse. 1, 2, 3. Knight of Swords reversed. Yeah, this is doing things off of impulse. So how does he feel about him now? Like, he's over stuff, but realizes that he really did not like you. It's like he could have already known, like, okay, he doesn't like you, but now he really gets it. As well as maybe at some point, either right now or later on, he'll kind of realize that, like, Leandro kind of used him just to kick you out of his life or just to do shit to you. How else does he feel about Leandro? Cards on top, please. 1, 2, 3. Knight of Pentacles, Justice reversed, and the Lovers. He may feel like to a certain extent he's a match for him, but he knows that Leandro's pretty imbalanced and doesn't necessarily do things right. Tell me about Justice reversed. The Fool. Like, yeah, he feels like this person can be carefree and not really care. Yeah, just not really care at all. It does shit, does like the wrong shit, but he decides to stay around him. So like he knows he's a flea bag, but he still stays. I mean, he still, sticks around. What's your last one? Hi Karima. No, I don't. As well as my list is closed, but I will be on tomorrow. But no, I do not take super chats. What is the truth about why Leandro had a problem with me? Okay, let's see. I'm probably just jealousy or whatnot. This probably is like this competition, but let's see. So what's the truth behind Leandro's issue with Steven? Like, what's the truth behind it all? What cards on top, please? 1, 2, 3. Excuse me. The Star, Queen of Swords, 5 of Pentacles, 3 of Cups, and oh, I know. This is one of those types of thing here is like, how would I say this? And it's something that's happened to me personally. It's like when you enter into a person's life and not by demand, but just by how you are, it's like you kind of change that individual into a better person. So it's somewhat of that, as well as he may have felt like, oh, well, you're demanding, you're bitchy or something like that, when in reality, like, you were helping David out. It's just like, no, you don't do things this way. It's like you do things that way. Leandro's probably used to being the popular person and used to being like a party goer. Nothing wrong with going to parties and whatnot, but just used to being so social or so caught up into stuff. Tell me about 5 of Pentacles. 2, 3. 7 of Cups. I see here. It's more so if like you kind of opening up David's eyes to stuff. Like, no, you have more options in life. No, that's not how you actually do things. It's actually this way. It's not like you were ever forcing this person to change. It's just that you're somebody with a brain that caused him to develop a brain. Any other reason? Like, what else is the truth behind why Leandro had an issue with Steven? 1, 2, 3. Press at the top, please. Why? Knight of Cups, 10 of Wands, Temperance. I mean, you were somebody that was just trying to help David out. Maybe Leandro thought he was doing that himself, or I am going to kind of speculate a little. Not that I feel it, but it could also be that. I'm going to speculate. It's like this. You know how some people, they're just like, oh, well, I want to see you do well, but not better than me. but also it's more so of being okay with seeing people where they're at, but if somebody's helping them, then you can't stand it, that type of thing here. So Leandro's just somebody that's actually like pretty problematic. And it's just more so of like, as long as he's beneath me, as long as he's doing all this other stuff, then I'm fine. Because I mean, with all the looks of it, I mean, to be perfectly honest, David is just easy to manipulate, or he allows it, or he's just, stupid. And some people need a lapdog. Tell me about temperance. As well as you bringing clarity to certain things that was around David, including maybe even Leandro himself. Any other reason why Leandro had an issue with David? I mean, I'm sorry, with Stephen to begin with. Of course, the top two. Three. Ace of Cups. Two of Swords. Knight of Pentacles. What's behind this Ace of Cups? I see here. It's like this. I mean, Ace of Cups talks about like a lot of love. Maybe he saw that you actually loved David and you were very like reliable, but it's almost like this. How would I say this? All I'm gonna say is it's just really this, like, you taught David a lot. You were teaching him how to go about things correctly. Even like you were like a teacher being like, okay, this is how you do it. It's just more so like you leading by example or by giving advice. It's like this because Ace of Cups talks about love, but this is also talking about things that can make you emotionally happy. And it's almost like there are certain things that could have been making him emotionally happy that were like holding him back, or that he just was not ready to let go of. And it's just more so like, no, this stuff may not be right, but if you go alongside this sort of path in this manner, things will be okay. Maybe had an issue with you, like basically like leading him in a certain direction even though you weren't necessarily trying to, as well as the type of thing here, like David was somebody that was kind of already struggling, so to see him kind of get better and to see somebody help him get better as well also kind of ticked him off. Is Leandro in love with David or something? I'll ask. Cards at the top. Is Leandro in love with David? Cards at the top, please. 2, 3. I mean, it could be that since that's there. High Priestess, Eight of Pentacles, King of Cups. It's possible, quite possible. King of Cups is here. Maybe something that he kind of keeps to himself. Um, like why he puts in so much effort. Because King of Cups, he may actually, he might be. Let me ask again. Positive or yes, negative or no. Is Leandro actually in love with David? 2, 3. King of Wands. In a sense, I mean, this is being really passionate about a person. So yeah, him liking him and seeing another person in the picture really kind of pissed him off. Because he wanted David, or what? Because I put him on blast? Probably both. But it's also the way that he uses David too. So, I mean, as far as human behavior is concerned, he can actually have genuine feelings for him, but he's definitely not the best person. It sucks because I had to get my home affected by that asshole. Yeah, it'd be like that. I mean, I've had certain similar situations, but not to that effect. It's more so of like me being in relationships with certain people and their friends, that one friend intervening. Mind you, of course, like I'm a straight woman, so I date men too, but like it's their guy friends who are supposedly straight and they just kind of like mess stuff up. But that's besides the point. It's just more so of like I get it too, because it's just like everything was fine until he decided to come in and just like put his stubby hands all over stuff. I think guys, when they're born, from the time they're born all the way up, they need to be taught boundaries. More do. I could do nothing, and he would still jump at anything or create trouble. Yeah, that's just somebody that's just jealous and looking for a fight, honestly, or just has an issue and needs to get over themselves. But just know that none of that's really your fault, and that's on him. Yeah, but anyways, I gotta go because I'm tired. All right. Anyways, thank you to everybody that came on tonight. Everybody have a good night.